Hey, what's going on, y'all? It's Polo Sports Talking ENT coming at y'all again with another one. Hit that like and hit the sub, and also uh, hit the comment section as well, and hit the notification bell so that you're able to get all of my videos and streams when I go live, all that stuff. Also, uh, be sure to sub to my other channel, which is Polo Sports News Plus. Okay, uh, it's pretty much. I'm gonna get back into making regular videos, little shorts and stuff like that. I'm gonna be doing a lot more of that. But um, on that on that channel, I have a lot of shorts. I got a lot of shorts on this channel too. But we're gonna definitely be coming with some content in that regards too. Um, if you can hear me, I'm gonna ask everybody to press one when you get in here. Hopefully, there's some people that get in here. I'll wait for a few people to get in here. And if not, you know what I'm saying, I'll just go ahead and jump right into it. Um, Last night, or you could, okay, all right. What's up, Black? What's up, Blackface? I see you in the building. All right, so you can hear me. All right, that's great. All right, look, man. I gotta give a salute to uh, my friend and one of my subscribers, and also I'm sub to his channel as well. If y'all pretty much already know, it's Hitman X. Okay, uh, I've been rocking with Hitman X for quite some time now. Okay, and um, Hitman X before the season had even started, and the receipts are all on the stream. Okay, and he kept telling people, uh, people were constantly telling him, he was full of it, and he didn't know what he was talking about. Phoenix Suns are uh, not going to go nowhere. They haven't been anywhere since the Barkley era and the Nash era and all this other stuff, right? And yeah, nah. I don't think he's mad because a lot of people did pick LA. I mean, a lot of people picked LA, TJ. I wasn't one of them. I said Phoenix had a real good chance to come out of the West. I've been saying that the whole year. And if you go to Hitman X's page and sub to his channel, if you're not sub to it, I know TJ is, but if you go to his channel, you'll see that in the comment section, I was saying that more than likely than not, they have a good chance of winning because they had beat they had beat Philly. They beat Philly. Uh, Sorry about that, y'all. Having a little bit of connection issue. Now, you know, uh, you gotta give everybody their flowers. What's up, Think Tank? I see you in the building. Um, Hitman X had called it. He had prophesied this. He told people. He went against the grain, against everybody. I've seen Hitman cook like 5 people at one time, telling them why. He stood on his premise, saying that, okay, hey, look, this is what Phoenix is gonna do. And I didn't. I met Hitman. It was sometime last year. It was when it was like when the pandemic and all that stuff had went on and stuff like that. Uh, it was. I think it was a little bit before the pandemic had went on. That's when I knew Hitman. Then the one on one with Elder and all that other stuff. You know what I'm saying? But I was I was like I was listening to Hitman, and he was talking about Phoenix, and uh, the reason why I ended up chopping it up with Hitman is because the only other Phoenix Suns fan that I knew was one of my partners, man, that lived he lived in another city or whatnot, and he don't even live in Arizona. He live in Texas, and I was like, well, because he liked the Phoenix too. I mean, from way back in the days, and I'm talking about like the Tom Chamber type of days and all of that. Okay, and I was wondering, and I was intrigued, like, okay, why you were in the Phoenix, and I was asking him questions, and the way that he was breaking down everything, like, because I looked at his channel, he not only did Phoenix Suns, he talked about other stuff. But the way that he was breaking down the organization, and I kept questioning him, some of the stuff I actually did on purpose just to see, okay, what he truly knew and everything, and he was spot on about everything. And I was even asking him, because I was kind of disappointed about what happened with Earl Watson. Oh, man. Hey, let me know if y'all can hear me, man. Hitman X, man. It's your day, man. Man. And if Hitman comes in, you know what I'm saying? That nigga got the floor. I don't want nobody interrupting him. I don't want anybody doing anything if they do happen to come in. He got the entire floor. Hey, please let me know if y'all can hear me though. Okay, you hear me now. All right, great. Listen, I knew Hitman was on to something when he was because he had to drop some gems on me about the Phoenix organization, and this is what he said, and I know Hitman remembers it like it was yesterday. A lot of people don't. A lot of people don't know, but and I'm gonna let my fam have BIP in just a second. He got the whole day. But I remember when he told me this because I was talking about Mark West. Remember that shit hit? I was talking about Mark West and all that shit that went on and stuff. And this is what he
Right.
said. He said he trusts James Jones and he trusts the job that he's doing, and he believed that he was gonna turn it around. Tell me why that motherfucker not only got executive of the year, now they going to the finals and everything that he said in the streams. I want everybody to go back to Ticket TV streams and go listen to it. He was cooking like four different people at once and just telling them this and that. Of course, people gonna try to cut him off and all that other stuff. You know how it goes on there. But then nobody was listening to him, and everything that he said, it went simultaneously how it happened. He called it. So everybody, man, that tried to bet Hitman and try to get him money, try to say that Phoenix wasn't gonna go nowhere, it happened this year, and you have to bow down to this nigga. You have to bow down to this nigga, and not only does he know the Phoenix Suns, this nigga is incredibly knowledgeable about the game of basketball. He's put me on some shit, and he a young lion. So you need to respect this nigga, man. This nigga's knowledge is obsolete. You know what I'm saying? So, Hitman, you got the floor today. Congratulations, bruh. Congratulations to
Man,
the Phoenix
man, I
Suns, man.
appreciate it, man. Hey, listen, ain't no, first of all, nobody got to bow down, man. It's all love, we all family, you know. I appreciate you for the respect, though, man. And this is about Phoenix Suns Nation, man. We finally got here, man. Listen, man, I'm gonna rep my team, win or lose. So of course I'm gonna come out and say, oh, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that before the season. You know, we got CP3, Jay Crowder. I mean, the expectations are gonna be high. You're gonna say championship or bust, but the job that James Jones has done before that, before even getting CP3 or Jay Crowder, just going forward, like I seen the vision. I seen when he went and got Cameron Johnson, he traded TJ Warren. A lot of people was questioning that move, but then we turned around and got a proven player, in my opinion, with Cameron Johnson and Dario Saric. That let me know right there the direction we was going. It led to him building around Devin Booker. Listen, man, the guy's just like I said, he has a high basketball IQ, and that's what really saved our franchise. I mean, you bring in Monty Williams. That's your first hiring is bringing in Monty Williams, and everybody wanted Monty Williams on their team. I mean, the Lakers was trying to get him. You had all kind of teams chomping at the bit to try to get Monty Williams, and he come to Phoenix because he's seen the vision. He's seen what Devin Booker can bring to the table. So, like I said, man, it still hasn't processed to me. I'm at work acting a fool, man. I still ain't registered it, man. It feels like a dream. I ain't been asleep. I ain't been asleep since last night, man. So, man,
Hey,
I'm proud of my team, man. I'm proud of what they're doing right now, and we're not
hey, hit,
done, man. We got
hey,
yeah. What's up?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This your day. My bad, brother. Man. Hey, look, but I gotta
Nah,
ask
you
you.
good? It's your
You
show.
told,
It's your show,
hey,
baby.
nah. You told me, man. Hey, you told me y'all had a bet. You and what's his name had a bet. And Big Who. Hey, Big Who, man, you need to come in here because your ass need to get fried. because y'all lost last night. You know what I'm saying? The clip, y'all
Nah, it's
lost
all
last
love to
night.
Big Quick, man.
Nah,
Big
you
Quick,
know he
we
want
know.
to fry. You know he want to
Nah,
fry.
I don't want to fry nobody, man. And the Clippers earned my respect last night. I ain't gonna fry them, man. I ain't gonna do
No,
them like that.
look, no,
Big
hey, look,
Quick,
hey, look, I'm
he
a
ain't no
five
fake Clipper
quarter.
fan, man.
Fuck that, man. Fuck that shit. That, hey, the way they was talking all that shit about my nigga Hitman. Fuck that shit. Hey, that nigga Hitman was battling like daily, nigga, ride or die. That nigga was the only Phoenix Suns nigga on the panel, nigga, riding or
Right,
die for these.
right. But see, it's guys like Sons Geek. It's guys like my guy Sons Geek, man, who've been doing the
uh,
groundwork for years, man, since
yeah.
2009. So
Uh-huh.
that's what really motivated me to do the Suns content. Is like I'm seeing guys that's covering this team, and we're ass. Like everybody's laughing at us. You got Charles Barkley on national TV clowning us, man. This is supposed to be our franchise, one of the best players of all time in Phoenix Suns history, and he's
Right.
clowning us on national TV. Now that
Right.
we're winning, he's my Phoenix Suns, my sons. Now he wanna jump on the wagon now.
Yeah. Now you
You
would
know?
jump on there.
Yeah, come on now. Like I got, bro. Trust me. We win this championship. I got Charles Barkley on him because he gonna jump. He gonna jump back on the team. He gonna try to claim all that like
Man, that
himself.
nigga.
I got his ass now. I ain't having Charles Barkley. Charles Barkley ain't welcome back over here. I mean,
Right.
salute to him for getting us to the finals. He didn't get the job done. It's unfortunate you ran into Jordan, but yeah, come on, man. I ain't trying to be petty. I'm just being honest. You ran into Jordan, but the smear campaign, Charles Barkley, and he was the head behind that shit, right? And it led
Right.
to everybody else laughing at us and looking at us
Right.
like a joke. Like if your all time great player is clowning you, what do you think
Hmm.
everybody else is going to do? They're going to follow the leader.
Right.
So that's what led to this debacle, this nobody believing in the Phoenix Suns. It's because nobody had a reason to. So of course, when we missed the playoffs last year, we're coming into this season. Nobody's going to believe in us. Like who missed the playoffs the previous year and got to the finals the next year, right? So of
Right.
course, look, I'm not knocking nobody for doubting the Phoenix Suns to get into this position we're in right now, right?
Hmm.
All I'm saying is I'm giving credit where it's due, and I don't feel like I deserve all the credit or the most of the. I get it, I called it or whatever, but I'm giving that to Suns Nation, man, because they stayed it down. And guys like James Jones, Monty Williams, CP3, can't forget about CP3, man. Coming to this
Right.
franchise, he basically saved it, man, and changed us overnight, man. He changed the objective overnight. And without CP3 here, I don't think we'll be in this position either. So, like I said, man, hats out to the fans, man. We thing, man.
Well, I knew. Can you hear me? Can you hear me, Hitman?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Hit. Okay. Hey, man, I knew y'all was
Yeah,
on
we
to
good.
something. The way that y'all played in the bubble, and I was just like, okay, this is kind of a step in the right direction. Because remember, people kept bringing that up and everything. Well, what about the bubble? Da, 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 and all this other stuff. Y'all supposed to get it done and everything like that. But I think your premise was look at where we're going. Don't look at like okay, we're not the same. I think I forgot how you put it though, but you were basically saying this ain't the same Phoenix Suns team of old. And so that's why like I kept hey, and for y'all that don't know, I was subbed to Hitman, and I kept asking him, what was going on and stuff like that, and he was putting me on a lot of shit. So Hitman could vouch for that shit, and I would tell him,
Right.
even I had to calm him down on a couple of his players. I was like, damn, why you so hard on on such and such and everything like that, and he'd be like, man, he's got to play better because of and he'll just
Mm-hmm.
break it down. And see, that's
Devin
when you
Booker was
know a
the main one I was.
nigga.
My bad. I don't mean to interrupt you, but Devin Booker was the main one I was going at. So for all these people saying,
Right.
"Oh, I'm just caping for Devin Booker," I'm a Devin Booker fanboy, whatever, bro. You've been on my channel long enough to know I've
And,
given Devin Booker the lion's share of the smoke, man.
and check this out. They stole from. Listen, I don't give a fuck what they say. They stole Hitman's content. You know what I'm talking about. They stole my niggas' content last night, talking about that Kobe shit. They tried to reword that shit. Did you see that shit last night?
Yeah, I see it, man. I've
That
been
shit
seeing it,
pissed
man.
me off. I was hot. I was too hot. I didn't want to fuck up your lives, but I was hot. These motherfuckers did not say nothing about goddamn Kobe. I think sit there and ever since you said that shit, they tried to sit up there and reword the shit. I was like, these motherfuckers, man.
They grimy,
These
man. You know how
motherfuckers.
ESPN is, man. You know how they are,
Like,
man.
I was like, man, these niggas got the audacity to steal my nigga content and everything like that. So no,
Right,
he was the one
right.
that said that shit. Everybody thought Hit was crazy when he said Devin Booker got that mentality and stuff like that and everything, but he stood on that shit. But this is what I was gonna ask you though.
Hmm.
That dude that was at work, did y'all still have that bet going where y'all got to trade jerseys or something like that?
He already lost that. He lost that on the Lakers series, man. I got pictures and everything on
Oh,
his
okay,
ass.
okay, okay, okay,
Yeah, I got
okay.
him. He
I
still
thought
got
y'all
my
were gonna
jersey
do it.
too, man. He said he gonna hold on to my jersey until we win the championship. It's supposed to be a good luck charm. He pulling for it. I turned him into a Suns fan, bro. He don't want to give me my jersey back now. Look, I converted him, man. I converted a Laker fan into a Suns fan, man. Come on, we making moves
Man,
this year, man. It's our year, man. I'm telling you. Point blank period, man. And I
right.
don't care about none of the narratives people trying to push about injuries. Because injuries been part of the game for I don't know
Oh,
how long.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Specifically for the
Right.
for the Kawhi Leonard fans crying wolf. Sitting out here saying, oh well Kawhi Leonard would have played, it would have been a different series. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
But
they gonna say that.
If Kevin Durant would have played in the 2000, what was it, 2019 finals? Correct me if I'm wrong. Wasn't it the 2019 finals? If he would have played, it would have been a different story, right? So
Uh
the
huh.
Kawhi Leonard fans don't want to hear that though, but they want to come throw this shit out here now. Nah, man, that's karma coming back. You know, you got to pay
Right.
homage where it's due, man. Period, point blank, man. Listen,
Right.
let's stop trying to take away from the Suns because at the end of the day, we wasn't supposed to be here by a lot of people's logic. They said we were inexperienced. They said we didn't have enough experience to be competitive in the playoffs, right?
Right.
And even without CP3, we proved a lot of those narratives wrong. Point blank. Period. The experience narrative is dead now because we have a lot of players on this team who hasn't been to the playoffs at all, but exceeded expectations. Point
Right.
blank. Period.
And y'all,
DeAndre Ayton. Nobody seen DeAndre Ayton doing what he's doing, right? A lot of
I
us
no,
seen Devin Booker.
I saw that nigga though. You
Yeah,
know, I
I'll
was
give you
all
that.
on.
You
I love
definitely did.
DeAndre Ayton. I
Yeah,
think
you
I had
definitely
more.
caught that one.
I had more faith in DeAndre Ayton than your ass did.
You definitely did. I had more
Nigga
faith in
gonna be
Mikal Bridges.
something, man.
I had my eggs in Mikal Bridges' basket. He let me down right now. I ain't gonna lie. I was wrong. I'm quietly
Right.
gonna let that one slide under the
He
rug
winning
though. I
though.
was
He
wrong about
winning
that.
though.
Yeah, yeah, that's all that matters. But DeAndre Ayton, yeah, he is a man child, man. I gotta take my hat out to that dude, man. The way he's playing in the playoffs, and it's like night and day. Like from day
Cause he
one,
was
from
holding it
game one.
down. Uh huh.
You said what?
Yeah, he was holding. No, no, I was just saying he was holding it down even when y'all was going through a little, the adversity that y'all was going through, with the slight little injuries and stuff like that. He still stayed consistent,
Right,
and that's
right.
that's what that's what I
He's
liked
been the
about
most
Aiden.
consistent player. He's been the most consistent player in the playoffs. Like from game one versus the Lakers to now, DeAndre Ayton
Hmm.
has been a different monster from the regular season. And I can't. Like, that's why I say I'd never seen
Right,
that coming. Like I didn't know he could flip the switch like that and just become the number one overall pick. We all our Suns fans been
right,
begging him to be. Like we've all been begging him to play the way he's been playing now. He's finally doing it. He finally checked in and tapped into that untapped potential, man. So I got to give him his
right,
credit too, man.
right.
Definitely do, man.
Yeah,
He deserves whatever
and
he
and
gets. Whatever contract
and
he gets, he deserves that, man. Whatever he wants.
yeah, and Jalen and see his backup gonna be even better. See that the way that they're grooming, I can see the grooming of the culture. They starting to really change that. And now guess what, man? I bet this. Hey, Hitman, you had the right on YouTube to check any motherfucking body that starts to come out of the woodwork talk about I'm a Phoenix fan now, just like they did with Golden State, just like they did with, just like they did,
You know what's
just
coming,
like they
Polo.
did with.
You
You know
know
what
what's
I'm saying?
coming,
Like
Polo.
that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I
I
only
already see
seen
it,
one
Polo.
motherfucker, and
I
his
already
name is
see him.
Hitman. Hey,
Yeah, they trying to mask
and,
themselves as CP3 fans. They trying to mask themselves as CP3 fans,
and
man. But we already know, man.
and the guy that I knew, and a guy that I know in El Paso, man. He He's a Phoenix Suns fan. Other than that, I don't know anybody else. That lets me know. Okay, nah, you bandwagon jumping. You was probably a Warriors fan, then you was probably a Lakers fan. Now
Hmm.
you brought up an interesting point. Now you gonna hold you too long, man, because I know you got to get back to the grind and everything, the grip.
Yeah.
I'm
Right,
gonna
right.
ask you something about this though, Hitman. Okay, look, you brought up a good point. You were talking about how people bringing up injuries and all this other stuff, right? Well, everybody was bringing up the fact about the Disney Championship or Mickey Mouse Championship with the Lakers and stuff like that. So, man, anytime you win a championship or something like that, they always gonna say something with whatever's injuries and stuff like that, man. You like when y'all win the champion, if y'all win the championship and everything, you think people still gonna try to come with that stuff just like they did with
Yeah, yeah, I think they're gonna do that. But at the end of the day, uh, 20 years from now, like I've always said, it's gonna be swept under the rug, man. Nobody's gonna care 20 years from now. All they gonna care is who won the championship. So, like, I'll let them talk their shit, whatever they gotta say, because like you said, that's a great point. Nobody talked about the Mickey Mouse ring. Hey, we gave them credit for it. No home court
right?
advantage. No fans. They ain't had to deal with no type of hostile environment. It was an easy run. They ain't had to travel, none of that shit, right?
Uh huh.
They had to deal with time lag, nothing.
Uh
But
huh.
they got a championship. We all took our hat to them. We all saluted them. Even though they beat an injured Miami team, we still gave our hat off to them and saluted them. No excuses, right? Because they came
Yeah.
out here and got the job done. I lost money on that series, right? I lost
Right.
money on that
Right.
series. I didn't
How
come with
much you
no
lose?
excuses. I lost a light hundred. It wasn't nothing. It was a
Oh,
light
okay.
hundred.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Lamont let
Oh,
me get out of it. He
yeah.
let me
They ain't
get.
balling
Yeah,
like
Lamont let
Hitman.
me. Yeah, yeah. No, I ain't trying to bet too much. But Lamont let me get out with 50 though. He let me cop out with 50. So I copped out game 6, man. I was like, hell nah. I
Right.
copped out before game 6. I knew what time it was. Yeah, you just had to take your hat off to the Lakers though, man. They got the job done like they're supposed to, you know.
Right.
But when you got people now, when Kawhi Leonard's out, they want to come with the well Kawhi was out. I'm not paying that bet. Blah blah blah. This. I'm like, come on, dude. Like when we start doing that, at the end of the day, if y'all would have won that, I would have honored my bet. Win or lose, y'all would have beat us without Kawhi Leonard. It wouldn't have been no excuses. It wouldn't have been Kawhi Leonard wasn't playing and we won. It would have been, oh, we beat y'all without Kawhi Leonard. So now that y'all lose, it's oh well. Because a lot of people, you got to think about it. A lot of people picked the Clippers to beat us even without Kawhi Leonard. The
Mhm.
disrespect was at an all-time high before the
Yeah.
series. They just got
Right.
through wiping out the Jazz without Kawhi Leonard, right? Terrence
Hmm.
Mann, I had to hear all about Terrence Mann and how he's this, he's that. And the Suns, we scared of Terrence Mann, Project Pat, all that nonsense I had to hear, right?
Uh,
So after the series, now I got to hear Kawhi Leonard. I'm not hearing it. Point blank, period. We got the job done like we're supposed to, and hopefully we can finish the damn job. We still got four
right.
more games to win in order to really get the real objective done.
Right, right, yeah, y'all close to doing it, man. And I knew, like, I was like, damn, Hitman was talking cash shit. Well, nah, he wasn't talking that much shit, but when he beat our Sixers, man, he beat my Sixers and stuff. I was like, nah, these guys is for real, because they were talking about. They wasn't even talking about CP3 being an MVP candidate. It was just Embiid that they were talking about.
Right,
And
right.
then when they beat them, and then I think y'all beat the Jazz. Uh,
That was a
y'all
tough
would be
stretch. Yeah, that was a tough stretch. We beat y'all. I think we beat the Jazz. We beat the Knicks around that time.
right.
We beat the
You
Bucks
would
around
be
that time.
you beat you beat two of the top defensive teams, which was the Lakers and the Knicks. And
Yeah.
that was key. You know what I'm saying? They,
Hmm.
they, they didn't recognize it, and you beat the Bucks too, because they had two all defensive team members or whatever. Plus, I see PJ Tucker as an all defensive team. Some people disagree. Oh well,
Right, or
but
not.
I still
He's clearly the best defensive player on that team after Drew Holiday. In my opinion,
yeah,
he's one. Yeah, he's definitely that guy. He's the number
right,
one defender. He guards the number one option on the opposing team. How can he not be the best defender on that team? So you got to give
yeah,
PJ Tucker his flowers, man. So
yeah.
yeah, you're
Some
right. They
people,
got three top level defenders on that team. We did our job against that. So I'm confident going into the finals that we can knock off either. Now the Hawks do give me some kind of concern, man, because They did beat us last time we played them. We split the season series with them, and they're a tough team. Man, they got a lot of shooters on that team. But can they
Right.
hold it up in the finals? Is the question. Do they have the savvy? Do they have the mental fortitude to get
I,
it done in the finals?
I would love to see. I would love to see that, man. Two teams that haven't been. For Phoenix, y'all been there because y'all been there twice. Y'all was there in '76 and y'all was there in '93, and then
Right.
with Atlanta, I don't think they never been to a finals.
I know they ain't never won one. So it's two
They
teams
ain't
that
never
ain't never
won
won
one.
one. There's
They
gonna be a
had
new.
they been to a finals? Though?
I'm not sure. I think when before
I'm gonna
the
have to look.
the merger, yeah. I think they went to one while back, man. It was a long time since they've been to the finals. But I'm not
Yeah.
sure if they won them. I think they lost to the Lakers, if I'm not mistaken. They lost to the Lakers.
Okay.
They
Yeah.
lost to
Because I
somebody here.
Okay, because I never knew about that. I knew that there was always sometimes they were in that hunt a couple times when they had Rivers and all them back in the days or whatever, but I never seen them go higher up. So it'll be monumental, and plus a lot of people might be like, nah, well I don't want to see these finals. I want to see the regulars. I want to see the others. Nah, you should appreciate good basketball, and if you appreciate good, my last point, and then I'll go ahead. I'll let Hitman do what he do because I know he a grinder just like myself. Hey, look, man, you should appreciate this type of basketball ran by. More importantly, I'm gonna say it by our people, Monty Williams. You should appreciate a guy like Nate McMillan. You should appreciate a guy, like even Tyronn Lue. As much as they
Hmm.
talk shit about him, you know what I'm saying? Hey, he's still a black man at the end of the day. Give these
Right.
guys a chance, like Chauncey Billups. Okay, y'all sitting up in there bringing up all that other stuff. Then you got Sam Cassell possibly getting a position with the Wizards. I know Penny Hardaway said he ain't gonna take the Magic job, but man, they need to appreciate these guys, man. Appreciate beautiful basketball. Stop putting one player under one goddamn microscope, man. It's just it takes away from the game. But when you could talk about, oh, you like to see Bogdanovich, or you like to see Mikal Bridges, or you like to see DeAndre Ayton, or you like to see Devin Booker, all these other different players. Man, let's see what they're about. That's just like what B. More Legend just said. He was just saying that he was a part of the Kobe camp. That's facts. You know what I'm saying? He does have. I don't care what anybody says. Yes, he got a lot of that mentality in him, and I like his mental fortitude going into that game too. Hit when he was just like, look, I'm not gonna blame my shooting woes on my broken nose, and he got hit in his nose like 2 times
Right.
yesterday.
Right.
Still got
Right.
back up.
That's that Kobe mentality that that's why I say he's our generation version of Kobe because it's about accountability and it's always been like that with Devin Booker, man. Even when we were losing, he held, and that's what told me. I'm like, okay, I'm hearing his post game interviews. This guy wants to win. It's not about
Hmm.
empty numbers. It's not like it's a stark difference between Devin Booker and James Harden, right? I like to
Right,
use those comparisons because they're the top shooting guards in the league. Devin Booker clearly wants to win. You can tell he'll sacrifice his game to win. Look at last night. He sacrificed his game to win. He wasn't trying to be the hero, right? He was filling
right.
his role. Whereas James Harden, he will go out there and shoot 30 shots, right?
Hmm.
And hog the ball. He has a reputation as a ball hog, and he doesn't like to sacrifice it. If it gets too hot for him, and as we seen last year or this season, when it got too hot and he had to really carry the load, he got out of there and joined the super team, right?
Right,
When
right,
it was really on
right,
him to say, you know what, let me see what I got here. He didn't give that team a chance, in my opinion. So
right.
don't. That's why I say Kobe mentality. This guy wants to win. He's always had the same energy from day one to now. It's not about can he play the defense on the level of Kobe? Does he do everything on the no? It's his approach to the game. That's what I'm talking about, and more and more people are going to see what I'm talking about. Listen, Devin Booker still has a lot to prove to be on that level of a Kobe Bryant. I get it, but this guy's only 24 years old, man. Like
Yeah,
I'm
he's
I'm
still
I'm
young.
willing to give him time. Yeah, I'm willing to give him time to prove it right. I'm just using foresight with that. I'm forecasting his career. I say, in 5 or 6 more years, it's going to become more and more evident, more and more clear that this guy is special. That's all I'm saying. If you disagree, that's cool. You're supposed to disagree because it's an egregious statement. right?
Mm-hmm.
It's foolish at this point
Right,
to make
right.
that statement. But I know what I see because I've been following this team. And if you haven't been following this team long enough to get a good grasp on who Devin Booker is, I don't
Uh-huh.
expect you to know. And that's cool. It is what it is, right? It is what it
they
is.
they
Just
mad
listen
here.
to your
They
boy, man.
mad. They mad.
They let them be mad, man. I keep saying that, man. They gonna be mad, man. Let them be mad, Polo. Let them be mad. I'm
Yeah,
mad. I'm mad right now because I wanted
I
the
love
Sixers,
it,
man.
man.
I wanted your. Oh, I'm mad because I'm gonna be honest with you. I wanted it to be, us against each other, mano a mano in the finals,
Right,
But
yeah, yeah, yeah. You did say that. You said that.
yeah, I've been
Phoenix
on that,
Suns and
man.
Philly. Yeah,
Yeah,
that
that's
would
what I
be the
want to
final.
see. Yeah, that's the finals I want to see. But it is what it is. However we get the championship, it is what it is. We just got to
Right.
finish the damn job, and I trust Monty Williams to make sure that team has their head on right. Right, that's the key. Right,
Hmm.
Monty Williams. I feel like he's going to be able to recalibrate these guys and to focus on the task at hand. That's why I feel like he should have got Coach of the Year because a lot of stuff that he does, the intangibles that he instills on these players, gets
Hmm.
overlooked. Right? He doesn't get credit for it. And a guy like Tom Thibodeau, who I feel like deserves it as well, he gets more credit because he has lesser talented players, which is understandable. He took that team where nobody expected them to do anything. He took them to the playoffs. That's a accomplishment. That's a feat in itself. But
Right.
Monty Williams and the job he's done in Phoenix should not have been overlooked. And I felt like he's proven in the playoffs that he's the
Hmm.
best coach in the league by far, hands down. And I'm gonna give him his roses. I've been giving him his roses since he came here because I seen what he did in that 8-0 run. That's what told me. That's why I was telling you. I'm like, that 8-0 run, yeah, we missed the playoffs. That was outside of our hand. But
Right.
the way they played, and that felt like 8 playoff games because we couldn't afford to lose those games. And I'm
Right.
listening to Monty Williams in the huddle. I'm listening to every post game interview. And Monty Williams has a disciplined mindset. It's San Antonio Spurs mindset. Next
Yeah.
man up is win by committee. It's not ever one player and this and that. It's his team. He preaches team basketball. That point five offense is a team concept. It's not run through Devin Booker all day, run through CP3 all day. It's get everybody involved. And I love
Right.
that about Monty Williams, man. That guy has been a godsend for the Phoenix Suns, and we should praise him more than we. That brother should get way more praise. If it was somebody like Steve Kerr or Steve Nash or somebody like that, they'll be headlining what he's doing for the Phoenix Suns. Right? Let that have been Steve Nash doing what the Suns are doing now. Not only will he have won Coach of the Year, but he'll be
Hmm.
getting a lot more praise than somebody like CP3 or Devin Booker. Right? He wouldn't be
Right.
ghosted like Monty Williams is. But that's just the nature of the NBA. We know it's politics. It is what it
Right.
is. So
Right.
I mean, like I said, shout out to the Suns, man. I gotta head back into work, Polo. It's been
Hey,
good
nah,
chopping it
nah,
up
it's
with
all
you,
good.
man.
Hey, man, y'all already know, man. Subscribe to my Kinfolk channel, Hitman X, man. Definitely cerebral when it comes to the game. I've been listening to him and rocking with him for a
Yes,
while.
sir.
Hitman, you always got a home here, man. You could always come here, hold it down, chop it up. Hitman X,
Yes,
man.
sir.
Sons Nation, man. Stand up in here, man. And y'all,
Salute,
what's
man.
up to that brother, man? LDBC all day, man. Holler at
Appreciate
you, man.
that,
You be safe
Apollo.
out there, man.
All right, you too, homie.
No doubt, man. And look, man, that was man. See, that's what y'all have to realize, man. Uh, when it comes to certain teams, you can't look at those teams the same way that you did back in the days. You know what I'm saying? This is the new day and time. This is the new day and time. You know, you either gotta adapt to it or pretty much die, pretty much. And that's what the Suns have done. Listen, when you talk about a coach like Monty Williams. When you talk about a coach like Nate McMillan, when you talk about uh, these new coaches that are getting ready to come up in the game, listen, man, you have to pay attention to the formula that they're doing. Uh, stop, stop always going to back in the days and having that stereotypical uh, stigma that a team used to have. You clearly see that this team is a new flourishing team with a whole new type of offense. Like Hitman has said, where everybody's touching the ball and everybody's sharing the ball and they're playing winning basketball. And that's what it is, you know. And I believe that Phoenix can win the championship. I really do believe that. I believe that they have the pieces there. Even if they ran into a team like Atlanta. Now, as far as the Bucks, if they had Giannis and everything like that, it would be a bit of a challenge. But I believe that Phoenix has all the right pieces to get it done, and I've told people that Phoenix is not nothing to play with. I had a couple friends that thought that I was smoking when I said, "Man, Phoenix ain't even playing," but they got swept up under the rug, and now look at where they at. Okay, so we got to give credit to what credit due. Shout out to everybody that pulled up to the stream today. Of course, that boy Hitman X, man. Thank you for pulling up and showing your love. Think Tank, Blackface Sports, uh, Be More Legends, Big Who. See y'all in the building, man. Thank y'all for pulling up, man. Until then, man, it's Polo Sports Talking ENT and Polo Sports News Plus coming at y'all again with another one. Hit the like, hit the sub, share this video, also comment as well, okay? Until then, man, I'll be back at y'all again a little bit later. I'll holler at y'all.